Yeah, man, I can't believe, you called Match of the Night a little too early, because right now...
Oh, shut up.
It's the Macho Man, Randy Savage, with Miss Elizabeth in his corner. He's taking on Lex Luger in a no disqualification match. First of all, thinking about this, this one went for about 7.5 minutes. 2 out of 3 of these people are dead, and all 3 of them had a lot of connecting things with Miss Elizabeth. Sad to think about. And isn't Luger in a wheelchair or something?
I think he can walk now. I don't think he's relegated to it, but I think he was definitely in a wheelchair when I met him at WrestleCon.
Of all the
very
people,
frail too, man. Like shaking his hand, like I felt like I was gonna crush it if I squeezed. He's very frail, and it's so sad.
It's so weird to think about because I mean, God dang it, just look at him here.
He was vascular.
Yeah, he was giant. He was ripped and shredded and just tan, and he was ready for the main event of Starrcade, man. That's all I gotta say. But Luger comes out with his ribs taped up. When he finally gets Savage up for the torture rack, Liz comes in and rakes his eyes. Luger manages to rack Savage again, and Savage apparently submits, but the camera misses the entire finish, so I didn't see any of it.
I do remember watching this back and seeing that.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, why is the bell ringing? It's like, because at first they ring the bell by accident, because the NWO gets involved, and they ring the bell like it's a disqualification, but it's no DQ. So he racks him again, and he gives up really quickly, and then they ring the bell again. Were you confused in the crowd?
No, because we saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, because like I said, they ring the bell by accident when the NWO interferes, and then he racks him.
Here's the thing. If you watch Nitro back then, they rang that bell for like 10 minutes straight every single time there was an interference, so it all ran together.
Yeah, this. Well, let's get to the ratings. Uncle Dave gave this 3 3/4 of a star. I gave it 2 stars. What say you?
I was torn between 1 and 2. I'll go 2 because I was a little entertained.
Yeah, I was definitely entertained by it. You and I like Luger. I've always liked Macho Man. I mean, who doesn't? I thought it was fine. I just thought the ending was such a cluster, man.
Yeah, but again, was it anything new?
No, that's the sad part. Because after the match, the NWO hits the ring. The B team, by the way, hits the ring to fight with both men. Because even though Macho Man is wearing white and black, and he's coming out to the NWO theme, he is officially no longer a part of the NWO. So, that's not confusing. Yeah, that's not confusing at all. But Hollywood Hogan finally comes out to order the B team to retreat. And this was during, I forgot to put this in the course of the match. He tells me, he's like, come on. And that's when Luger racks him and he taps. And he yells that Macho Man isn't family anymore. And he's like, I'm glad he got beat. Like, cool, I guess. I don't know.
I like the whole thing at this point, too, and they're getting ready to split and become 2.
Yeah.
I find it funny, though, that Nash is the one who has the face group, and he just broke a man's neck.
Yeah. Well, apparently, they split they legit split backstage, too. Because I guess there was something that happened. They were at a restaurant, and they were arguing loudly with one another. So this wasn't even like rumors. Like people heard them like arguing in the restaurant because
no innuendo.
Well, Hogan was fighting with the Outsiders because he was like, he's like, I'm trying to get real heel heat out there, and you guys are it's survey time, and getting the crowd to go with you. He's like, stop it. They're like, you don't get it. We're cool heels. We get how the crowd is like taboo to like us, and he's like, well, I'm trying to get boos, and you're getting cheered. This is screwing the whole thing up. So finally, they got tired of fighting with him, and they were like, fine, we'll go off and do our own thing. So, I don't know. Looking back, I mean, I didn't even think about that as a kid.
I didn't either.
But, I mean, I see Hogan's point where he's like, I'm trying to get boos, and you guys are out here getting the crowd to, quote you and everything. So, but at the same time, I mean, as a kid, I loved it. So,